1E, a 2E, a 3E, a 4E. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For your informative speech tonight, Stacy Whitener will be attending.
Informative speeches for my oral communication class. I would like to talk to you today about the positive effects of prison ministry. The prison ministry is the fastest growing industry in America. The system is also in a financial crisis and is opting for early releases at an extremely growing rate. Baruto, 2012, Prisoner Reentry and Aftercare Ministry. Are we prepared as a nation to accept this influx of individuals returning to our communities without arming them with a support system? As offenders are released and return to their families, communities, and workplaces, they need a new lifestyle to overcome old habits. I recall a friend who had attended a STEPS program verbalizing a particular statement. It is a crazy person who believes they can repeat the same process and get different results. This is a dilemma we are faced with resolving. I have had the opportunity to be involved in the prison ministry through our local church and have been blessed to see the positive results it has on our prisoners at first hand. Being a part of watching God draw a person who is incarcerated to himself is a wonderful miracle to witness. I believe that the prison ministry is vital to achieve lasting rehabilitation for released offenders and the Christian community as a whole. It is just as important that Christians be involved in presenting the gospel to inmates as it is for prisoners to hear the good news of hope and salvation. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever shall believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. John 3:16. In this presentation, we will discuss the positive effects of prison ministry for the offender returning to their family, creating a safer environment, concepts for overcoming bad habits and addictions, life management skills for Christians living and success. Many organizations and local churches are involved and have a place for you to get involved with as well. And be conformed not to this world, but by ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. Romans 12:2, excuse me. This is a picture of the Louisiana State Penitentiary. Most people would know that as Angola. Louisiana Department of Corrections Value Development Organization, in a 3-year study by the department, the percentage of those who were released being rearrested dropped dramatically from 41% to 14%. The Academy of Criminal Justice Sciences reported that if an offender attended at least 10 or more Bible studies during their incarceration, they are 67% less likely to return to prison than those who did not. I was in prison and you came and visited me, found in Matthew 25:36. The Second Chance is a prison ministry sponsored by Trinity Broadcasting Network, better known as TBN. This program was launched in the Louisiana State Penitentiary in Angola. This provides 24 hours a day Christian television for inmates. Since its launch in 2007, Second Chance programs are now available in all 12 Louisiana State correctional facilities. TBN also sponsors many other faith-based programs to inmates. Bible Believers Fellowship Incorporated, the Billy Graham Institute for Prison Ministries, Good News Jail and Prison Ministry, Mike Barber Ministries, Mission Gate Ministry, Pathway to Hope. These and many others are shown in prisons all around this country. The American Baptist Home Mission Society, established in 1824, signed a resolution August the 5th, 2008 to get involved in prison ministry. Reality is 1 in 100 adults in America is behind bars. 1 in 31 adults in America is under correctional control. The statistics are the reality of incarceration is not only painful but very devastating, but also closer to us than we would like to admit. By the end of 2009, more than 1.6 million people were reported to be behind bars, either in state or federal prisons. Prison population in the United States by the end of 2009 was 1,613,656 individuals. Parents of minors is 809,800. Almost 1.5 million minors have a parent in prison. More than 7.3 million individuals in the United States are either on probation or parole or in jail or prison. Probation individuals are 4,293,163. Parole individuals are 824,365. Individuals in prisons is 1,512,576. And in individuals in jails is 780,581. This means that 1 in every 31 adults is under correctional control in the United States. The U.S. adult population is 232,403,959. Correctional population is 7,410,685. Why should we get involved? Matthew 25, I'd like to read for you from the New Testament. Matthew 25:40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done, if unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me. And if we go back just a little bit, in Matthew 36, Jesus says, Naked and ye clothed me, I was sick and ye visited me, I was in prison and ye came unto me. Concern for our community would be the safety of our children, our neighborhood, our families. Fulfilling our purpose is that God has called each and every one of us to a job. We each have a calling on our life, and we are supposed to answer that question, that calling. Excuse me. The everlasting results is salvation of our inmates, restoration of their families, and treasures that are stored up in heaven. Prison ministry is a sure way to give life-changing faith that will renew relationships. Prison ministry is a calling that lets you use your gifts God gave you. If we do not get involved in having positive effects on offenders, they will have lasting negative effects on our communities. My references is the Justice Ministries, ABHMS, 2012, Prison Reentry and Aftercare Ministry, Valley Forge, Pennsylvania. I have a website that you can check that out on. Also the Values Development, which is done by the Louisiana.gov correctional facilities. There's also a website that you can investigate that on. The Holy Bible is another one of my references. Second Chance Ministries, which is sponsored by TBN, Trinity Broadcasting Network. Pathways to Hope. Mission Gate Ministry, Mike Barber Ministries, Good News Jail and Prison Ministry, Billy Graham Institute for Prison Ministries, and Bible Believers Fellowship Incorporated. Thank you.